Good afternoon, everyone. JJ here. I wanted to do a review of the Risentek Model X1 bowl trimmer. Now, one of the big things about this bowl trimmer that I am a big fan of is it does wet trim and dry trim. Now, I've tested out both methods with the dry trimming setup and the wet trimming setup, and I was very happy with the results. It cut hours off my time and I couldn't have been happier. Now let's go over the machine itself. All right, so here we have the cover. The one good thing about this cover, or one good thing, many good things, is you're able to look down and see how everything's trimming up. So you can add more product in, you can take product out, and you can keep the process going. Now, one of the other things about this cover that I like is the foldable handle. So it goes up and then folds back down. Now these little latches here, and the latches line up with these little spots over here, so the cover goes on pretty much perfectly every time. You just drop them in the slots and off you go. Alright, so this is the cover. Now the little fingers on the cover are made of silicone. I prefer silicone over leather, just because it's easier to clean, it's easier to maintain, and cleaning the machine is a little kind of a priority in my eyes. Alright. Now the bowl itself. These are the two latches, hold the cover in, okay? And you just clip up, lock down, cover secured. Now this is the kind of one of the bigger reasons why I chose this trimmer over many of the other ones that are on the market today, was the dry trim. Now I haven't used this one yet, but this little sticker here, you just pull off, get some alcohol, get the the sticky portion off. This drops right in. I'll show you how this goes. So this literally just drops right in place, and the product actually doesn't even touch the blade underneath. The blade's still going to spin when you turn the product through, but it does not actually touch the blade underneath. Now, when you get the product, the dry trimming plate will be inside. What it does come with is a set of Allen wrenches. These Allen wrenches will allow you to pretty much disassemble the entire machine for cleaning purposes, or adjusting the blade underneath. So if you want your product tighter, if you want it a little looser, that will make things a little easier. Got the owner's manual, gives you a little bit more information on the product. Now, to get the dry trimming grate out, what I use is I take one of these little Allen wrenches here, I hook it, there you go, grate's out. Now that the grate's out, take a look. Alright, this right here is for the wet trim. It's all stainless steel. It's got a nice metal gearbox that it's all stainless steel here. It's pretty easy to clean. The other one that I've been using, and some friends of mine have been using, has gotten a little bit of product run through it, so I'm very happy that just rubbing some alcohol, a sponge, cleans it up pretty well. Now the other part of this bowl trimmer that's kind of unique to the Risentek is this right here. This is a silicone catch basin tray. Now some of the other ones I've found you really can't get access to underneath unless you take the whole machine apart. I like this because it traps everything and after speaking with Risentek, they gave me assurance. It's food grade silicone, and heat temperatures, it can go up to far exceed what you would need to decarb your product. So you can have everything drop right in. You can take the tray, stick it right in the oven, decarb your product, and then you can use it in the magic butter machine, or some other machine or process you do to refine your trim. So this seems to be it for the product. I'll give you a quick portion of how it works. Alright, so what I do, I line this up, everything's in place. Alright, so now the cover is secured, everything's in place. What you can do is you can move the handle so it's over the cross plate, open up both sides. What I personally like to do is drop some trim, whether it be dry trim with the dry grate or wet trim with the grate that's permanently in there. Drop it in, close it up, and spin it around. Now the other machine, I didn't adjust the blade at all when I got it. Wanted to test it out and see how everything worked, and I was really happy with the results of how the manufacturer assembled it and how the blade depth was. So there was no adjusting down on that end. And I did push through probably about a pound of wet trim, and the end result I was very happy with. I also had some dry trim that it was just sitting around. I was going to use for tinctures. It was kind of small bud, so I put all that in here and used the machine, and I was very happy with the end result. The buds looked as if I had hand trimmed. I did lose some product, but you'll expect that with any type of dry trimming machine. The end product is not necessarily beat up, but you do lose a good amount of product with the dry trimming process. The wet trimming process I was very happy with also, and everything came out, like I said, as if I had hand trimmed. Now the reason I purchased this machine was as you get better and better at growing, you get better product, you get more product, and time is kind of your enemy. This machine will take hours off your trimming process, and I would rather be doing other things than trimming herb, so this was a no-brainer. About a year and a half too late. I've been doing my trimming by hand. I kind of like doing it, but this machine saves me a ton of time. Both methods, I've got the dry trim, the wet trim. Just fold this up, and pretty easy to store, pretty easy to clean. I do clean it after each strain that goes through, just so there's no cross-contamination or anything like that. And I've had very good luck with this. Now I have contacted Risentek. I had some questions about the machine and about replacement parts. They do have extra blades in stock, so if you have issues with your blades, contact them and they'd be more than happy to work with you. Also, the little silicone fingers in here, very easy to clean. Just put a sponge, got some, I personally use Everclear. I don't like to use something that's non-consumable or non-organic on any of the products, so I just put some Everclear, kind of squirt it on, brush everything down, let the Everclear, dry it off the best I can, and let the rest evaporate. It's pretty good to go. Now I did, after contacting the company, I had some thoughts on the product and how it could be made better, how it could be more streamlined, and they were very willing to listen to my critique and are going to see if the processes that I thought would help would be implemented in their next model. I hope they do, but as it stands, this machine is great, and I'm happy that I purchased purchased it. So thank you very much, everyone, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and I look forward to doing more reviews and more products. I like doing this stuff, and hope you all like the information you heard today. So have a good day, and thank you very much.